that night. Some guy came up and asked me and Casey, because we were like in the batter thing, and we're trying to like avoid it. He goes, "Did you buy me a sandwich?" I was like, I wanted to really say, "Can you get a job?" I was trying to be nice.
You ready?
Yeah.
So I've got Tina White. Y'all remember her?
Yeah.
So she really liked the idea that we came up with for the distributor action plan, like meetings. So what she did was she put together an outline that Garen Jones had shared with them at the Future Press Team Retreat. So what she did was in a Telegram message, she sent me like the outlines of how she's going to do the distributor action plan group sessions. So I have all of those. And then the reason why I have 2 phones is because mine didn't pull it up. I'm getting a new phone for my birthday.
Ooh, yay!
An iPhone, yeah. Yeah.
She's moving up.
Right.
Because Troy is sick.
So on Brock's, I have like the first couple of modules. So how Tina said that we're going to set it up is each time we meet, so like, yeah. Okay. So there's not a set number of meetings. It's based on like the group as a whole. As long as we reach the checklist, like qualifications, then we move on to the next outline. So it's kind of just depending on like how the group's doing together, and then we move on through that. So I have like the check mark boxes, and then do you guys have Telegram? Yes. Did you ever get Telegram? No. Mandy will show you the app. So if you guys on here, then I'm recording Megan and all the people that are out of state. Just make sure you have Telegram downloaded.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. So after this meeting, I'll create like a Telegram group, and it'll be called Distributor Action Plan or something like that.
I got that one and the Marco Polo one that you sent me, so I'm going to get. And Zoom.
Yes. So we need all those. Don't let Tanya teach you how to do Marco Polo.
You can't delete messages.
You cannot delete the messages. Very important to know
What do you
that.
think it was, Snapchat?
Just saying.
So the first check mark boxes, of course, is consuming the product. So importance of consuming the products. So what I can do is, for example, I can call on like Nicole and be like, Nicole, what's the importance of consuming the products as a business person?
Get your own.
Yeah. So get your own results. What else? Y'all can just shout it out.
Makes you feel better.
Makes you feel better, confidence.
You have experiences with the products, and so when they want to try something, you say, oh, that did that for me or something.
Yeah.
Result.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You're your own seller.
Yes. And the more that you use, the more that you take, the more you make. And that's true because, like, if someone has, like, oh, I need to really, like, I can't go to the restroom or whatever. If you take aloe or the active fiber, then we can all have a story about that product. So it just makes it more like, oh, okay, more personal. Yeah, and like if someone walks into the club and I tell them, okay, I do aloe and so on and so forth, they're like, okay, well, she takes all of it, so I need to take that, and it just kind of is all relatable to each other. Must have a result. So I think this is big because everybody has their own result, and it's something that we kind of covered over the weekend at the STS, is everyone has like a different story, and my story may not excite or get somebody motivated like Eric's might. So if someone were to ask you, okay, what's your result story, like how Mandy and Nicole were on stage and they kind of just told their bar method, that's really important to know because you don't want to word vomit on people because then they're like, all I wanted to know was Herbalife and you're telling me everything you did in high school and all kinds of stuff. So let's do Mandy. You want to come up and write the bar method and how to do it? Sure. And that way the people that I can send this to can understand that. So Eric doesn't know the bar method, I don't think, or Tanya.
So the bar method, the B is for before.
So basically, when you're packaging your story, you'll say, before Herbalife, I wasn't the size I wanted to be. I was tired, exhausted, whatever it was before. And then A is your action. So I got on my Herbalife nutrition plan, and then the R is your result. So the action was I got on my Herbalife nutrition plan, and then now I feel great and lost 20 pounds, whatever your result is.
Yep. So, Mandy, why don't you run us through, like, what's yours, like the 2 or 3 things?
Before Herbalife, I wasn't the size I wanted to be. I was tired and didn't have any energy.
And then everyone's action is the same. So everyone was, but I got on my Herbalife nutrition program. So you may have 2 different befores, like if you were cranky or, whatever it was. So you list like 2 or 3 befores, and then your action was I got started on my Herbalife nutrition program, and then your results, of course, are related to your befores. So, perfect. Awesome. Thank you, Mandy. And
After action report.
yeah. So Eric, let's run you through yours.
My before.
Yeah. So give us 2 or 3 befores.
My before was just I was overweight and have spine problems.
That's it. That's all you need to say. What action did you take?
Got on my Herbalife nutrition plan,
And your results from getting on your Herbalife nutrition plan
I
are
dropped weight, and it's helped release some of the tension off my spine.
how much?
How much weight?
30 pounds.
Perfect.
That's all you'd say. So
Yeah.
faster and be able to spit it out with confidence. Go. Before Herbalife.
Before
I was
Herbalife,
overweight.
I was over 200 pounds. I have spine condition, and 5 spine surgeries. I got on my Herbalife plan and nutrition plan, and I ended up dropping 30 pounds and don't feel as much pressure on my spine.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Yay!
It's important to say it with confidence and fast, because if you're stuttering over your words, they're going to be really what?
And you have to actually
And you want to be able to say it super fast, because maybe you're just dropping off shakes or whatever, and they got work to do. Like, hey guys, before Herbalife, I had some pressure on my spine. I was overweight. I got on this. I was drinking these shakes, and now I've lost 30 pounds, and my back feels way better. All right, guys, see you later.
Yep.
Easy breathing.
Awesome. So like on here it says you can get a result from anything, whether it's if you're trying the T and the lift off for the first time, or total control, maybe you took too many, or whatever it is, you should probably have like a little story about every product almost. And they tell us, like, whenever we're in the product trainings, that whenever you speak to someone about the products, it should mainly be a story about it. Because most people, they don't care about the science behind it. They just want to know that it works and you love it, so they'll love it too. That's the main thing.
So in other words, you really got to try everything so you can actually say.
Yeah.
I always tell people, like, once you get your membership, to try, like, a new product each month.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I have my little store.
I don't even want to hear it. I dropped off a lift off at the school the other day, and Ellie's like, come back, and she's like, hey, that one lady, you gave her a lift off? I said, yeah. She goes, man, you should have seen her run around the school all day long. I told her I was going to give her energy, but she's like, yeah, she's running. Let's go, kids. Come on. Let's go at the junior high. Yeah. That's good. At least it did what she wanted it to do.
And if she's doing that at school, then some people are like, okay, what
What do you
she
want?
have?
They said she was running around the school like
Um,
off the wall.
Okay, so the next thing, and this is really important for everybody, because even like if Brock and I have been in the business for 4 years, or if someone just gets started, your circle of influence is always changing. Like Mandy travels to different places, and maybe you meet people at different places that you go to. Deontay, with him going to Iraq and everywhere else, he's going to now be in a whole new crowd of people and building a whole different circle, which is fun. So this says create your 50-person list, and that just means your 50-person brainstorm. So there's a couple of things on here that are like homework items for the next time that we meet. So then the next time that we meet, you have your 50 people list, and then we'll go through how do I invite those people to certain things. And your circle of influence list always changes. So you can do another 50-person list after you exhaust your first 50-person list. Yep. Okay, and then does anyone have their books, like those 4 books with them? Remember, Kit?
The big kit, I didn't. It might be in the truck. I don't know. If
Okay.
that's in there or not.
So that's one thing that's really important on this outline is if someone is getting into the business as a distributor, and now that I think about it, like I did this too as soon as I got into the business, was I actually read through the books. And most people, they get their distributor kit and they don't really
They
read
take
through
the
their
books out of it
Yeah.
and move it to the side.
Hi, Mel.
Hi, I'm only going to be here a short time. I have a client.
It's okay. I'm recording it and I'll send it to you as well. But I figured you would hop on at some point. But
Yeah.
we're here, so just listen to what you can, and then I'll send you the rest.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, the more
I got
people,
Virginia and Washington right now.
and the more people that you have on your list, and this is true for people that get in the business, the more people that they can write down on their list, the more successful they're going to be. And this is something that I was thinking about at the event was, and like if you look up old videos, like old trainings from Herbalife, it's all about the power of like the first 30 days. So whenever someone signs up to be a distributor, like they want to make money, if we're not helping them put money in their pocket in 30 days, they're not going to be excited, and then they're not going to do the business. So the reason why like I got excited was because as soon as I got home, my mom and Brock's dad bought an ultimate program from us. So that put us at senior consultant within the first day. I was like, this is amazing, you know, like I got excited, and then I had the confidence to go talk to more people. So why are we not doing that like as soon as people get signed up? Because a lot of people don't have like the initiative to go out and do it. Like they have to have somebody to hold their hand, right? Or like Deontay making supervisor in a month. Most people just don't do that because they don't have the confidence yet. But if we can actually hold their hand and in 30 days get them 5 to 7 customers, the DAP outline, then that's what we want to do. Let's see. Let me get back into Brock's phone. Okay. So knowing and understanding the DAP diagram. So what is DAP? And it's how many customers? Okay. So we all should be able to like draw it out. So everyone has a piece of paper, right? What?
You use it a paper towel. Oh, I thought you went right off.
No. Well, I could. All right. So let's take like 30 seconds and draw out what DAP should look like in your brain. So month 1 is what of DAP. What are we teaching people to do month 1 of the distributor action plan? Huh? Month 1.
Yeah. So you get 5 or 7 and then 1 of them has
Bubbles and lines. So who wants to come draw it? Da-da-da-da.
Don't fall.
So month 1, distributor action plan should look like. Huh?
no bubbles. And then
Mm-hmm.
right? I just did 6 in between.
So month 1 is just get. So month 1, you're just focused on getting 5 to 7. Then month 2,
You want me to have a distributor? That'd
Just
be
put
good,
like
right?
your name, yeah.
Month 2 is where you want to
Month 2 is
another
where
5
you're-
to 7.
Getting another 5 to 7, and then you're developing one distributor out of your first 5 to 7 customers. So
then this person, 5.
yeah. So all we're worried about in the first month of someone being a distributor is helping them achieve, we'll wait to change this.
So it'd be 5 retail.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
I got you.
So
month
this is
2.
the first 30 days. We're focused on, let me go out with Nicole, let me work through her 50-person list. Let me go show her how to do invites, lunch and learns, wellness profiles, whatever it is, to help her get 5. And then month 2, so do M2. Okay, now she's gonna have another brand new set of 5 customers. And then off of these 5, she should have found a distributor. And like what she did earlier was perfect. So let's say her client Eric turns into a distributor. Okay, so get 5 to 7, month 2, get another 5 to 7, keep these guys happy, and then we're developing another distributor. So then in month 3, it's going to be get, keep, develop. So every month we're getting 5 to 7 new customers, and they only count as new if they're new. I think sometimes people get like, oh, well, she's new because she ordered Total Control this time. That doesn't make her new. Like, it has to be like a brand new contact. So out of these 15 or 20 or so clients, you should be finding 2 distributors. Okay. So each time that you think about DAP, so we should be able to draw it out, and then Nicole should be able to go teach this to Gina or Anya or whoever she's teaching it to. Same thing with Tanya. Whenever you get a distributor in your downline, this is what we teach them with just month 1 first. And then we build it up from there. So for the next 90 days, my best friend is Nicole, and I'm going to make her chart look like this. I really am. Okay, awesome. Perfect. So everyone's got that.
So in certain cases, you're going to have to work a little bit harder because like some of the people that I already have that are
Yes.
clients already won't want to become a distributor because they already have other businesses. So they're just going to become a preferred member.
member, yeah. That would just be a regular customer then.
Yes.
Still counts as a customer.
Yeah. But that's like that right now, that's the out of the 10 customers I have, that's what all 10 of them I've signed up. One is a preferred member. The other one is supposed to email me back and say she's in Virginia, but she's a big Sensi director, so she's not going to try to sell it. She's just going to get it for herself. And then I told her if she refers people in Virginia to me and sign up that way, then I'm going to give her some incentives, like buying some product for her.
Yeah, and that's one thing that Tanya, you did really good on your wellness profile. And you told her, like, if you refer me X amount of people or someone, then I'll give you $5 off your program order. And there's a little image on to get started that you can send out to people on day 0 or day 1 whenever they start. That's the referral program image, so that you don't have to worry about creating your own. So
Part of that.
yes. And Tanya's got.
She got her 2
I
days
know.
started.
So proud of you. So teaching and actually being able to articulate the marketing plan on paper. So everyone should be able to draw out the marketing plan. So I know, right? Should we
Now
just
you got me
teach
confused. She's saying new one and old one. I'm like, wow.
25?
That's what it is.
The marketing plan doesn't change for distributors.
I'm confused on the payout part of it.
On how to get paid.
You get paid by getting customers.
But you remember,
But I'm confused, like, so say he's
You're
my,
still gonna
say
get-
I'm a distributor.
They said you're still going to get paid the same way that we always have.
I know they say that, but then they say you have to.
They gotta put it in a certain format for the FTC. That's the only reason why they're doing what they're doing. You're going to get paid the exact same.
Okay,
It's
so
not going to be any
so if
different.
I'm at 50% and he's at 25%, he's my first line,
Yeah, you're still getting
and
paid.
neither one of us did say he bought $100 worth of product, but it's not documented volume, will I still make $25 on that?
Yes. He's a distributor?
Yes.
Okay.
But he
Yeah.
didn't document it. He just did it for his personal
that's fine.
use.
It's fine.
But I would still make 25
So what
on
about
that.
You remember, you don't get, so say he's under supervisor, right? He's
Yeah.
not supervisor yet.
Right.
Okay, that doesn't count towards your personal volume, his personal use, but it does count as far as you getting paid.
Okay, so when I log in and
So
look
your
at my volume
2,500,
point, hit that 100 won't be
you're-
there,
yeah,
but I'll
yeah.
get it on my check.
So what about preferred members? How does that work?
They're clients, and that counts as your
Personal volume and check.
personal volume and check. It's no different.
But
The
then
only thing that you can't
my
count-
preferred member, when he orders, whatever the personal volume is for that
goes to you.
to me. And it goes to him so that he can move himself.
So
up.
instead of getting retail like that, it's just on your check. As far as preferred member goes.
Yeah.
Right?
Now, like, you get paid from your downline. He's your downline distributor. Off of his sales, you will not get personal volume off of it, but you'll still get paid from his
Even though
personal
that's
consumption. Even if they're not supervised, you will not get your that 2,500 that you're trying to get to will not count. Only
Yeah.
your customers, preferred members, and then your distributors' customers count towards your personal volume.
Oh my God.
So what's the highest they can get to as a preferred member?
42.
42.
Right now. Yeah.
Because I got, when Ben signed up his sister-in-law in Guam underneath me, just to give me a downline, she ordered some stuff, and then all of a sudden I got a check for like $30. And I was still on.
Now, if it's outside the U.S. and it's a distributor, you get paid the same way that we were before.
Yeah, she's in Guam, so I got two people on my downline now.
But
Mandy said, she made the comment that it's going to be hard because of the marketing plan.
most of the people that we get in are not distributors. They're preferred members. Right? So
But I have some that haven't switched yet.
They're kind of float.
They will once that annual,
Like I told you.
And like Tina said, she said you're going to get paid the same, if not more, once you figure out how it all works. And the reason why they're going over it now in January is so from January to May, we can all get like acclimated to what the heck is the change and how to figure out like how to easily transition and talk to people about it. So that's the importance of everyone going to the event and learning, okay, what are they putting in? Yeah, there was a lot of it.
I wasn't there.
Well, we'll go over that stuff later on. 1385. Okay. So teaching the marketing plan. So the basic 25, 35, 42, and 50. So Nicole. Oh wait, you just did this last one. We can have Tanya do it.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna leave it.
I'll do it.
So you were just talking before you start off with the 25
Yeah.
and then 35.
You mean across or
However you want to do it. Across is good. Yep.
And when you sign up, you're a member,
Mhm.
and you're at a 25% discount. And then to go to senior consultant, you do 500 volume points and 1 month. And that will move you to a 35% discount.
Mhm.
And then to go Success Builder,
42, yeah, the temporary one.
There's two of them, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, I saw 42%.
Success Builder and QP, Qualified Producer.
forgot that one.
1,000 is Success Builder,
1,000.
and then 2,500 is QP.
Do it.
1,000 is the Success Builder,
Okay.
and
I know
then
QP, I just couldn't remember Success Builder.
yes, perfect. And then
1,000 volume points.
yeah,
In
in one order,
right?
Mm-hmm.
And qualified producer is 42%.
Uh-huh.
And it's 2,500 volume points in 1 to 3 months.
Yes.
And then supervisor is 50%, and that's 4,000 volume points in 1 to 12 months.
Perfect. Awesome. So you are like, what, 600?
Right now, I'm 600, and then I got 2 people ordering today, tomorrow, and Friday. So
And then Tanya, what, 3 something?
3 electric.
Perfect. Okay.
So I got a guy who just did his order yesterday, and then he's placing an order on Friday when he gets paid. And one of my people that are doing their challenge with this order tomorrow.
Right. Okay. So, Brock, did you have anything that you think we need to start changing or no?
As far as what?
As far as teaching the marketing plan like this? No? Okay. So the next thing,
You always do like figure out how many customers it's going to take for you to get to 500 points.
yeah. So this is where knowing how to articulate the difference between preferred members and distributors. So this is probably going to be like more important now than teaching all the way up, because obviously the direction that Herbalife is going is they want everything to revolve around volume points should be directly tied to customers. So if you're trying to get to 500, like Brock said, then that's 5 customers at 100 volume points each. Because where it used to be is I could bulk order 500 volume points like in inventory and get myself to 35%. But what Herbalife wants to do and how we want to move forward is we need everyone to realize that the volume needs to be tied to someone eating the product, not it just sitting like at your house. Or some people that had a nutrition club, maybe they ordered 5,000 volume points so that they could earn their production bonus. And honestly, I think it's best because Herbalife is actually weeding out the people that shouldn't be earning their production bonus anyways. So if they're at a millionaire team level, so in order for you to earn your production bonus on Get Team, Millionaire Team, President's Team, you have to do personally 5,000 volume points. Before this preferred member versus distributor came in, people at Millionaire Team could just, if they had 2,500 in customers and downline, then they could just go into their account and order a bulk order of 2,500 and earn their production bonus. So Herbalife is saying like, no, that's not how we want to be represented, and you actually have to earn your level, so to speak. That makes
They
sense?
want you to make sure that you go out and get another customer to get that sale.
Your
order
job
for
as a
yourself.
distributor is to go out and get more people healthy and to get more people on the products, not just sit back and collect your
Check.
millionaire team check. So preferred member, okay, versus distributor. So preferred member, okay. So these are things that like we should be able to tell people. So preferred member is $34.95. Just
and it
go
was
ahead.
only 40. The total cost was 40 was 43 something. So it was like
yeah, with tax and everything, this comes to $44. Okay, versus a distributor should be like $94.10. I think is what it says on the, it's really close. It's whenever someone orders, whenever someone goes on to herbalife.com and they sign up, okay? So what we learned at the training was, you know what, let me back this up.
So right now, if someone signs up as a distributor, they're still getting the old
Yes.
big hit.
Yes.
The 3-day trial doesn't start until February 1st.
So, Tanya, this is really good for you and Eric and anyone else that's watching if you're brand new. So, remember how we talked about like the flow?
Yep.
Okay. So, everybody starts with
your 3-day trial.
yes, but they are introduced with a wow shake. Okay. So, what's wow?
Something
Like
that
Ninja level 100.
Yeah.
Okay.
Over 100. I'm telling you.
So I
I'm
gave
gonna sneak up on you.
Yeah, I gave Eric a hard time because he's, delivering shakes and stuff, and I said, make sure your shake is like level 10, like wow shake. He said, well, I got a ninja. And I said, well, the shake better be like Bruce Lee style,
Oh, my stuff is Bruce Lee.
So, so we start with a wow shake, okay? Someone tries it, and they're like, okay, you share your result, all that stuff. They get on a 3-day trial. After their 3-day, on day 3, so here you're following up with them day 0, which is the wellness profile. Day 1, and where do you find out how to follow up with scripts and stuff?
To get started.
Yeah.
I did it a little different.
Okay.
Don't
What I
do it.
did,
Don't do it different.
no, I'm just saying, because what I did is because, of course, like with Cassie, she came and did the fit camps, so she got the shakes, and we paid for like 3 of her shakes just while she's there, just so that she could see how it was. We told her to try whatever she wanted to try. She said she really liked the shakes, so Keith said, then let's do this. She wanted to order the product, but we put her on a 3-day trial, but made her so that when she ordered the product for herself, that it would be in as soon as the 3-day trial was over, so she didn't have a lapse of a couple of days of having to wait to ship it. Because you got to think 3 or 4 days of shipping, so she's off the product. So I didn't want her to have to say, hey, you're gonna have to wait. So if you're really considering to do this, that's why we bought her the shakes, so that she would know that they do taste good and that they was doing something before she even started the 3-day trial.
No, that's perfect. Like if someone, the main thing is like we want them to be on a 3-day trial. That way, if they become a coach, they're automatically putting people on 3-day trials as well. So they're like straight off the bat learning, okay, I need to get someone on trial first.
So I just didn't want her to anybody to lapse when they come to me. I don't want them to have to wait that period, so that they know that they're gonna order it. I said, let's sit down and get you in there, sign up underneath my page so you can put your order in, so that by the time you're off that 3-day trial, your stuff's already at the house and you're ready to go.
Right. Okay. So wow shake, 3-day. Tanya did her wellness profile on day 0, and then day 1, 2, 3 is you send them the image right from to get started, then the questions that are on to get started. So you send them the image. It may be like the power of protein or water, whichever one it is, and then it basically tells you what to say. So like, hey, how was your shake? How did you make it? That way, it's not just like, hey, how are you? You want them to tell you how they made it, just so that it's like conversating back and forth. Okay, it tells you what to say. So you're doing that for day 1, day 2, day 3. In this time, a lot of times people are like, okay, it's day 2. How do I order? You know what I mean? Like, what do I do now? I love it. It tastes great. So that's fine, but they're still going to complete the trial, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Day 4, there's this tool that's like the biggest game changer ever. www.day4preview.com. Okay, you should be sending this on day 3 when you're confirming the day 4. What's up?
Is that accurate to sit now though because of all the changes?
No.
Yes. What?
Day 4 preview. So what I've been doing is I send it to them and I say the prices for like the membership options have changed. It's actually a better deal.
Okay.
So I just let them know. Okay. Like, hey, Herbalife's going through some changes. The prices are a little bit different, but which option do you think is going to work best out?
They'll
They
redo
will.
the video.
They'll redo everything.
They'll update.
They're really good about that. So this is your 3-day follow-up. Okay, super important. We learned this at the training. They get to learn how you are as a coach. So if you're not following up with them in the 3 days, then you're basically not giving them what they paid for. They paid for the trial, yes, but they get you as a coach too. So going through day4preview.com, then they're either going to become, while they're on their trial pack, you can enter them into the loyalty program that's coming. So this is going to be directly linked to your goherbalife.com. So as soon as you sit down with someone and get them on a trial pack, you can go to your herbalife.com, goherbalife.com, your website, and you can enroll them in a loyalty program. So they're directly tied to you for the next 30 days. So let's say on day 4, they're like, I don't have the funds right now. If someone else tries to get them and sign them up for the loyalty program or whatever it is, their name will pop up and it says that they belong to you.
So that's where they have to go in and register, right?
They have to register for the loyalty program.
We already lost
That locks you in.
$1.
So that's the website that I created that one day when I was at the thing. They can go and they can place their order and stuff, but they had to register and they can use the
Yeah.
catalog and everything online.
So
Is
the
it-
name,
So that's the loyalty that automatically locks once they go in and it locks them in.
Yeah. For 30 days.
Like if you were my customer and I got you on a 3-day, but after the 3-day you said that you didn't have the money, but you try to go find another coach to buy
To
the
get it
products from,
cheaper.
if I enrolled you into my loyalty program, they can't do that.
so, but they're, how?
Because your name and your email address are tied to
Their name?
my loyalty program.
So almost
So
like
it's like,
when they
no,
create
you
an
can't
account,
order, or no,
is it the
you
same
can't.
thing? Like when they create an account on
You
your
start
On your website, yeah. Kind of.
Well, I know that I had some people that had questions and I sent them that thing that I went and created. And they go in there and in order for them to view anything and do anything, they have to
That's
register.
what I'm saying, they have to create an account. So
Yeah.
that's what I would, that's the, but she just didn't kind of. Is it up yet?
So this is good. The loyalty program is really good because if someone, like let's say we got Brock signed up, it's his first month in the business, and he gets 3 people on a trial, but then those 3 people don't end up getting on the products, and then they go find somebody else or someone else advertises it cheaper or whatever it is, but Brock enrolled them in the loyalty program, he's more than likely not going to lose those first 3 customers. Just think about it like whenever you first started, and we've all lost customers. I've lost a bunch of them that should have been mine or whatever. But I've built like tough skin over the past 4 years that if like something happens, I'm like, whatever, I'll just go find 3 more. But if someone's brand new, they don't have that attitude yet, and if they lose people right off the bat, they're like, okay, this is not what I signed up for. So this is just to protect like the new coach, confidence, all that stuff. Okay, so after the day 4, whenever they decide what they want to do, so they're either going to be a preferred member or a distributor. Okay, preferred member, they can get between a 20 and 40% discount. So the language changes a little bit.
How does that work?
Is this coming into play in May, right? Not right now.
It's 500 right now. It's because I have to be a preferred.
Okay. So the language is 20 to 40%. So whenever they first sign up, they are a bronze level preferred member.
So, silver, gold, platinum.
Silver, gold.
So that's their level.
Now the only
Yes, you don't call them
platinums,
senior consultants. You don't call them, because they're not in the business.
they're not the language of distributors. So bronze,
But they don't get no shout out either.
yeah they do.
So,
As long as it's
the
bronze.
private You just
The
say,
private group pages.
can't put it on a public
For
page.
preferred members, I can't do that.
For
You can't
preferred,
just say, hey, this is.
you can say,
she's a
hey,
preferred
welcome my
member.
new member Mandy, like on any
Bronze
social
preferred
media.
member.
But if you're posting welcome my new bronze preferred member, it has to be like on the private team page.
What about, can you put preferred member anywhere on your page, like on your?
We've been told that you can't put the preferred member public, just put
Send an email
member.
out today.
Yeah,
Can't
just,
advertise.
yeah.
I see a whole bunch of people still putting preferred members.
Yeah,
Well, because it's all, we
It's all
just
new.
were told that we can't do it.
Yeah.
I'm
Uh,
being
but
told
I
not
mean,
to say
Is
preferred
it
member.
because,
I'm saying, hey,
they don't really want to do the preferred member?
They don't want to advocate it.
They don't want to mass advertise preferred member,
everybody's gonna be trying to come up with just preferred members.
and it protects Herbalife too.
Sorry.
Just put, if you want to post it publicly, put so excited for my new member. And then on our team pages, blast them out like my new bronze preferred member, make it look pretty, make them feel special, all that good stuff. Okay? Bronze is 20% or greater. Silver is 30% or greater, right?
So that hasn't kicked in yet. Because when he signed up, last night, he automatically went to 25%. So it's like,
I'm just like preparing the language for when it actually comes into play. Gold is approximately 42%. Platinum should only be for charter preferred members.
Switched.
So the only people that
Yeah, the only people that are going to be
qualify
platinum
for
are going to be
50%
people that were
preferred
at supervisor that switched to charter preferred, and then that kept them at 50%. Gold, the thing hasn't come out yet for it. Bronze is going to be like as soon as you sign up, you're going to get the 25% discount, but you just say it more than 20. Silver is the 35%, but we have to say just more than 30%. That's a language that we have to use, but that is 500 volume points over the course of 12 months instead of just in a month.
Okay, so would I be a platinum if I went from a distributor to a PM? Is that what you're saying? Okay.
And remember, if people right now,
No, like if today you hit supervisor and you're like, man, I don't want to do the business, like you could still switch to a charter preferred until the end of the month. This is the last month that you can switch for charter preferred. So say you hit supervisor tomorrow and you're like, I really don't want to do the business. I just want to be a charter preferred member. They'll keep you at 50%
and call you a platinum.
and call you a platinum charter preferred member.
Okay, and I was seeing something about there is an annual fee for the charter preferred, but not the preferred, or is it vice versa?
It's charter preferred.
Charter preferred, there's no annual fee. Preferred member, the renewal fee is $15.
Okay, so I was like, that doesn't make sense about the charter. It was on the team page. I was reading on the team page.
So the renewal for the bronze, silver, or the gold is 15.
Yeah.
And that's how they keep their stuff active.
That's
basically.
yearly.
I didn't think there was any.
There wasn't any.
I didn't think that.
As long as you do 500 volume points, you keep your membership over the year.
Okay.
For charter preferred, there's no renewal fee, but preferred members have a renewal fee.
See, and that's where I was getting confused on.
That was on the
That's
Zoom call Monday night.
And I was on the PD call. Okay. Like I said, transitioning, getting the kinks out. We have until May. Okay.
So I wonder though if what you're saying, or did they say anything about that as long as you do the 500?
For charter preferred members, there's no renewal. But for preferred members,
Point blank,
$15.
Okay. So after the 3-day, they decide, am I going to be a preferred member? Right now, guys, just tell them it's $34.95 with tax and everything. It's $44 until the end of the month. They get a $25 coupon. So I had a girl do a trial pack, and then she became a preferred member. She got her preferred member pack plus her discount plus a $25 coupon, and she got a full lean and fit program for $125.
So you said 44 what?
So it's $44 altogether for the preferred member. So it's like a deal.
She still got the $25 thing even though she didn't switch.
They're doing it until the end of the month. That's what Nicole Breeden told me.
You'll have somebody come in there.
So it's $34.95, and they get a $25
Coupon
to use, like,
on their order. It goes
so they sign up as a preferred member, and then they get the $25, like, immediately.
Yeah.
So when they turn around and make their payment, if they, or their order, if they order $100, then they're only gonna pay $75. And this month only, they're locked in at 25 versus 20. Or no?
What was the
Because
question?
I thought preferred members were 25, but you're saying 20.
Right
No,
now
the
it's
wording.
20.
The language, it's gonna be
You have
25,
to say,
but you
yeah.
have to say greater than,
Yeah.
or at least you have to say 20 or greater or something
Yeah.
like that.
At least
Your
20%
discount
or
level
more.
will be
More than 20%.
more than 20%.
So instead of saying you're gonna get a 25% discount, you have to say your discount will be more than. It's just the language.
I don't know why. The FTC is making us do all this stuff. They want it a certain way, and we have to do what they tell us to do.
Okay. So if they are a distributor, they're paying $94.10. They're getting 3-day trials on February 1st. Right now, they're just getting the basic member kit that they got before. Okay. So as you can see, like especially now with all this stuff changing, This is like the most important part where we all need to be going to the trainings together. Because at each training, they're gonna like make sure that we're groomed to talk better about this, so we're not like blah. So difference. So being able to articulate the difference between charter preferred member and preferred member and distributor. And that last couple of things on here, getting your GoHerbalife.com site set up. I think everyone said that they have that except Tanya, right? Go Herbalife, okay. And then there's modules on your myherbalife.com on the global nutrition philosophy. So if you want to write these down, global nutrition philosophy, business 101, and use word talk modules completed.
Yeah.
Global business and what?
Global nutrition philosophy, business 101, and use where talk. Okay.
Okay, I guess he's leaving, so I gotta go with my ride.
We just finished. We're good.
Okay.
So on that Telegram group, I'll post like what we need to have for the next class.
Biz 101, use word talk,
And
I'll see you like in
global nutrition philosophy. Okay, so I'm gonna create the Telegram group, and we'll post what we need for next class.